Aloha Virgos, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for the month of September 2019. So today I will be sharing your theme for the month. This is the overriding energy, kind of gives you an overview of the entire month. Then I will be getting a little bit more of the nitty-gritty details from my regular deck here. And then I have chosen the Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler deck. This deck keeps popping back up every few months. They're wanting me to use that, and so we're going to be using that. And this deck is essentially about transformation. And so it gives you, clues, ideas, signs around your personal transformation. And then lastly, I'll be using the Animal Oracle deck for your animal totem or your guide for this particular month. So let's get started. Your theme for this month is the Four of Air. Air cards are all about how you think about things. So this is more heady stuff. This is more intellect, more upstairs type of things. And this particular card is really energetically, you see this horse laying down, right? And that's the sign, right? And the sign for you for this month of September is to take it easy, take a rest, take a vacation, meditate more quiet time, take more time to think about things, right? So all of those things are kind of coming together for you as a theme for this month. So it's going to be more about taking it easy, not so rush for you. Okay, let's see what else we've got going. So we've got the King of Air, so another air card, sort of a change card in the middle, and then a water card. King of Air is, I always think of, we have this whole series of cards, right? And the King is sort of the top of the cards as we look at the air cards. And this particular card is about speaking your truth, so kind of standing up for yourself. Again, the air is about head, more heady stuff, more intellect kind of things. And this particular card also encourages you to get some help. And that's not just like your friend or your neighbor, but get some professional assistance. So if you don't have a mentor or a coach, a life coach, a business coach, that type of thing, now would be a great time for you to engage with somebody, especially as we're moving into September. It's sort of that fresh energy of the new, a lot of people kind of after the summer get back to like nose to the grind to work type of thing in September. And so this particular card is encouraging you to get some assistance. If you need help, I do offer that type of help. So you're welcome to reach out to me around that as well. This is also a balance card, so it's about sort of balancing the mental and the emotional stuff. So not just being all in your head, but also balancing that with how you're feeling, your emotions as well. So we're getting sort of that balance energy. And then we have the Lovers card, which always bodes well for romantic relationships. So we really like the Lovers card for you for September, because this is about the deepening of relationship, about deeper connection with your partner. If you're not connected with anyone at this time, the potential therein lies to have a lover this month, to be connecting with someone new this month. And it's interesting because the decision-making stuff is coming in a couple different times. So it came in as in the Four of Air, about taking your time before making decisions. In the Lovers card, this is about carefully weighing your decisions also. So apparently this month in September, you're going to have some decisions to make, and you're going to just need to take your time with making those decisions, right? Lovers card also is about good health, so that piece of things looks good for you this month. And then we have Queen of Water. So this is interesting. You've got decisions, and you also have a lot of relationship stuff, because this is related to relationship as well. The Queen of Water, I'll show you that card there. Queen of Water is about relationships deepening. So water cards are about the depth of emotion. And this particular water card is about relationships deepening, going to a new level, connecting more deeply with others. It's also this energy around connecting with your intuition, so that knowingness, right, and following it. It's not just about like listening to your intuition, or hearing it rather. It's about actually taking action based on the intuitive guidance that you're getting. And I do live this way. I live in spirit-led or intuitively led. And it's really, it is a different way to live, because you do kind of have to get out of your head in order to do it. Because so many times we can talk ourselves out of, you know, whatever it is. Like, oh, why would I go there? Why would I bring this along? You know, and it's interesting when you do those things. Like, I can just think of an example. Recently, I brought something to an event, and somebody else needed that. You know, they needed whatever it was that I had brought, and it wasn't something that I necessarily needed, but I felt called to bring it, and so, you know, I did. And somebody else needed that particular item. So just in that kind of little circumstances, and obviously it can develop into, you know, there's a lot more things that we do with our intuition that are more important, I guess, is the word that's coming to mind around that. And then this is really a great month to take care of yourself. So really a good month to be really taking good care of yourself. So let's see what else is coming up for you guys. And for those Minnesota peeps, I'm coming to Minnesota. You'll see a video after this one that's going to share a little bit more about my Minnesota events and what's when I'm going to be there and how you can connect with me while I'm there. So that will be fun. All right. So, oh, I love this one. This is really a beautiful card, letting you know that you're protected by the angels. You're cherished by the angels. They're around you. They're taking care of you. They're there for you. So it's kind of like the angels have your back, is sort of the energy around this card. And I encourage you to call upon them. So I do this when I'm driving often, particularly when we did Road to Hana. I was like, 1,000 angels, please surround us while we drive, because it can be a little bit tricky with some of the one-lane bridges and things like that, right? So just know that you have that protection, and you can call upon them. You can ask them for their help anytime that you need it, right? And just remembering that, because otherwise they're kind of sitting there twiddling their thumbs, but when you call upon them, they're right there with you, right? Taking care of you. All right. And then we have faraway places. So this is a sign that you're going to be traveling. You're going to be going to faraway places, right? So there's distant lands that are calling you. There are, and this can be, you know, of course it could be like astral travel, I guess, as well as regular travel. But to me, New Horizons is really about you physically going to new places, maybe even making a move to a new place, a new state, a new city, something like that, even a new home, right? But faraway places does seem to indicate that it's farther, right? So it's not just like you're not just moving in your neighborhood from one house to another. It's far away places, or you're traveling farther. And what I see around that is it's a way for you to get more grounded, and for you to sort of get out of your head and into your body. So when we travel, it's really helpful, because when we see places that we haven't seen before, we're more present than if you're walking down the street that you walk down every day. You don't tend to notice things as much as when you're in a new place. So it does bring you to more presence when you travel, which is one of the reasons why I love it. And then we have answering the call. So you're being guided. to do something. And now is the time. So they're letting you know that they don't want you to wait any longer, that this is the time to do this thing that you're being called to do. Oftentimes the call is a part of your life purpose, right? And it's that beckoning, that like you need to be doing this in the world, and sort of that push. And so the door is open. You can see this in the card, like that doorway is open, and it's just time for you to walk through it. It's time for you to move through it. Okay, let's see who your animal guide is for this month. Oh, we have the badger. The badger is all about perseverance. So this is going to be a great month to dig in, to get things done, to complete things, which is fascinating because it's a 9 month. And 9 is about completion. We think about that in Feng Shui as about success also, and reaching new heights. But 9 in numerology is about completion. So this is going to be a great month for you to complete projects, to dig in, get things done. It's going to be really, really great for you. So that's what I have for you for this month of September. Stay tuned for the next video if you are in or near Minnesota and want to see me. So much love and aloha. Aloha again, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I want to let you know that I'm coming to Minnesota. So I'll be back to Minnesota for a visit in September, mid-September through the end of September, and I have so far 3 events that are currently scheduled during the time that I'm there. So the first one is going to be on Tuesday, September 17th. This will be in Cottage Grove, Minnesota. And it is a night with the angels. So I'm going to be doing a little channeling. I'll be doing a channeled message from Christine, which is my spiritual team of angels and guides. And then I will be opening up for gallery style readings. So people, you can ask your individual questions and I will be answering them in a group setting. So that's super fun because usually whatever questions anybody asks, they relate to whoever is sitting in the audience. So that's an awesome thing to participate in and will be a lot of fun. So we're going to be doing that on Tuesday, September 17th. On Saturday, September 21st, I am going to be doing private angel readings at the Caribou in Maplewood. So I've reserved a room there, so it will be a private room, but nice, easy public access location for you guys. And that will be from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. And for that, I definitely, well, actually, all of these events, I encourage you to pre-register. So the events that the group events that I'm doing are limited to only 24 people. So those will definitely sell out, and with the private readings, those do typically fill up as well. So I encourage you to go on and schedule your appointment if you wish to have a private reading with me on Saturday, September 21st. So again, that will be in Maplewood, right across from Maplewood Mall, for those that are familiar with that area. And I will be doing private readings. There is a slight discount that I'm offering. I think it's like $10 less than I normally offer these readings for online. So I'm doing that for my Minnesota peeps for September 21st from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I already have some appointments booked, and so just you can go on the link below and book that session with me. The third event that I'm doing is on the following Tuesday, September 24th. And this event I am doing with my good friend Carol Morgan, and it is called Winds of Change, a conversation with Zena Allen. So Carol Morgan channels this higher dimensional being called Zena Allen, and we will essentially be having a conversation about change and about some of the things that are coming for us, particularly as we get ready for the new 2020 year and the energies of that year as we're progressing towards that. And so that's going to be an amazing event. That will be from 6:30 to 9:30, also in Cottage Grove, also limited to 24 people. And again, I've already got people signed up for all of these events. So if you're interested in that, get on the link below and reserve your space. That's what I have for you. I'll see you guys in Minnesota. I'm also available for private feng shui consultations. I have room to do 1 or 2 of these. If you're interested in that, please reach out to me directly, private message me, or email me. Kim@findingyourfiji.com would be the best email to send to. And yeah, so if you have interest in doing a specific feng shui consult with me, that would be a great time to do it in person in Minnesota, in the Twin City metro area. So I'm not going to travel, you know, up north or super far, but I will do Twin Cities metro area. All right, have an amazing day, much love, and I'll see you in Minnesota for those that are going to be there.